Hello again. Today I'm out with my new skis and plan A didn't work, plan B didn't work, so I don't know if we plan C or plan D. Anyway, there is snow, there is sunlight, and I will go skiing. When I grow up, I always used skis and never snowshoes. Then I get more dogs and I didn't have time to go skiing. And the ski was also too long, so they didn't fit into my sled. And then I've been using snowshoes for many years because they are small, they fit into the sled, they're easy to handle around the camp, and they're good when you're preparing the trail for the dog. But all the time I miss my skis. Especially I missed my skis when it's downhill, because with snowshoes you can't glide downhill. With snowshoes you have to walk downhill. And if you use with skis, if you use with gliding downhill, you love the speed downhill, snowshoes sucks. You see, this snow-covered forest was what I was searching for. So now, time for the drone, and I will try filming without crashing in the trees. I've been on these skis for half hour, 1 hour, and I can already say that this is much more like a ski than snowshoes. And I like it. I like it a lot. I really miss my skis, but I also feel that I have been away from the skis for a very long time, and I have lost a little bit of the technique that I'm used to have, because I was skiing a lot before and now I haven't skied so much. The ski I use now are from Skinbased, and they are the shortest ones that they produce. They are 129 centimeter. And they are perfect if you're going to have them as a backup on a sled or ski or scooter or something like that. If you want to use them as skis, then I would say longer, as long as possible, because longer skis carry you better in deep snow. For me, who actually is going to make trails for the dog, it's actually good that they go a little bit deeper. If I'm just gliding around on the surface, the dog will go deep into the shit, to the snow. So if I can push through the snow, it will be a better trail track behind me for the dogs. Of course it's harder for me, but my work is to make it easy for the dogs because they pull the gear. But if you're just a skier and you maybe pull a pulka by yourself, long skis. It's so silent when you are in a forest like this with all the snow in the tree, because that takes away all the sound. Actually, there is not so much sound out here. See if there is some animals. See some tracks down there. There have been reindeer and elk tracks, hare, red fox, gliding. See? Gliding. That's something you don't do with snowshoes. It starts to get a little bit dark now, so I have been enjoying flying my drone in this. I really like flying. It's so fun. But the last one I landed a little bit on the wrong side, so I landed a little bit in the snow. And then it's important to give the drone a chance to dry out. So what I do, I wrap my drone. This is Semsquin. It's a skin that you use for drying cars. I always use it for lenses, glasses. It's actually really good for all that kind of stuff. So I wrap it in this one and I put a little bit back into the bag where I usually have it in. So it was just a little bit snow, and it's not super good that there is some snow on the drone. Then hand warmer, this one from Unigear, switch it on, 45 degrees. I put it into my camera bag together with the drone, and then all this skin will absorb what's melting, if something is melting. Probably something is melting. So put everything away. Chup 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 chup. Cheers, my friend. Some coffee. I think it's time for me to turning back. Of course, I have a head torch with me. Always a lamp. But you never know what you ended up with doing. little bit lazy like me, you can always follow your own track backwards, because then you have a track, it's easy to find the way, and you don't need to break a trail again. So I follow the track back to the snowmobile. Normally people probably take the car to the starting point, but here in Lapland, of course, we use cars, but we also use a lot of snowmobiles for transportation. When we was kids, we was walking in under these trees with all the snow on, and then we kicking on them and get all the snow over us. That's what you had to do if you don't have a TV. Of course we had TV. Now it gets darker and darker quite fast actually, but it can't be so long distance left to the snowmobile. This is fun because normally when you start skiing away, you're looking at things and you don't think you are so far away, but when you're turning back, suddenly you see, shit, it was much longer than I expected it to be. Dark starts coming here. I also start thinking about the brown bear that's sleeping under the snow, because in this area there is always brown bear in the summer, and they are somewhere under the snow right now sleeping. It's not many, but if I crash with the ski, I promise you I will crash into one of the brown bear nests. Probably I will crash into one of the most hungry bastards in this area. So now it's getting dark really fast, but I can say something about the ski. I really enjoy them. This is the one that's called WAP 129, WAP 129, from a company called Skinbased. They have this skin under, but they also have the gliding part. And this bindings fit for all kind of screws, and now it seems like you can adjust them very much. What I do when I transport them is that I take away this one, because then it's easier to keep it during the transportation. I also keep this open on the snowmobile if some branch or something, because then nothing can hook up and destroy them. So that's how I do it. And the ski poles, you see this one down here. When you do skiing in soft snow like this, they should be much bigger. This is the kind of, this is actually my hiking trekking poles that I use when I go hiking. But this is what I took this time. Next time, bigger ones. They also fit very nice into the box on the snowmobile. So I think that was all from me today, and I hope you enjoy this short ski tour that I made. It was not something special. For me it was a little bit special because it was a long time since I was skiing the last time, and it was also fun to test out these skis a little bit more. I will continue having them on my sled during the season, so we will see more of them during this winter. Thanks for watching. Go out, do some awesome stuff in the nature, skiing, running, whatever. And if you want to see more content from us, you know what to do. See you. Ciao.